We all got a break from having to watch Baker Mayfield, so the Browns were on a bye week.
That means everybody in the league won.
The Browns have their bye week, and then when any team plays the Browns, they have a second bye week. No, Baker Mayfield is terrible.
Yes, he is.
He's no good no more.
That's what it comes down to.
That's true.
Baker Mayfield is just a punk.
Welcome back to another episode of our Expert NFL Take, where we talk all that is the NFL, but mainly the superior Green Bay Packers.
And even more superior Minnesota Vikings.
And the subpar Queens.
Oh my gosh. Let me ask you some questions to start off this week's Expert Take. I want to see how much of an expert you really are.
Oh, geez.
Who's the number one quarterback in the league right now based on statistics?
Well, the way you're phrasing it, I don't...
That would be Kirk Cousins. Thank you very much.
It is not.
Through 7 weeks, Kirk Cousins is the number one ranked quarterback. Number one. He's back, baby. He's back. 84 million's worth it. Okay, I know. That was a little overboard. I got excited. Number one.
Kirk Cousins is the number one ranked quarterback in the NFL.
Through 7 weeks, he is number one.
I'm out.
Thank you. Who is the number one running back in the league?
Can I take a guess?
At this point, Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Who is the number one team in the NFL? Not win-loss, because we all know that refs, but statistically speaking, who is the number one team in the NFL? I'll give you a hint.
It is definitely not the Dolphins.
The Minnesota Vikings, number one across the board. I'm telling you, Super Bowl or bust. This is the year. We're all in it to win it. Boom, Miami, here we come. Oh, gosh, this is going to be a good episode. I love it.
Did you use the Sharp container today when you were done with your roids? Well, you did get your first divisional win.
We are hot. I think the NFL just stopped counting points. Like, we scored so many.
It was like a 5-point game with like minutes left to go in the fourth.
Whatever. Just fired up. Number one. Number one. Awesome all the way around.
Number one stat. Number one stat. Number one stat. Number two in the division. Go Pack, go! Okay, well, your team did good. They got the win. Yes. They go to 5-2. Kirk Cousins is like, I mean, he's playing with a pep in his step.
I think Kirk Cousins is angry.
He's hitting Thielen. He's hitting Diggs. And then this week,
Rudy! I said that was going to happen.
You did.
First, he apologized to Thielen. Then he apologized to Diggs. Then he apologized to Rudy. Boom. Me and Kirk, we got this connection. Let's be friends.
Okay, so Vikings steamroll past the Lions.
Yep.
If we want to look on the other side of the border in terms of quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers had a perfect game. Passer rating, 158.3. 6 total touchdowns, 429 yards, 5 passing touchdowns. He rushed one in. He did his belt. Aaron Rodgers destroyed the Oakland Raiders.
Well, of course, I told you that was going to happen.
What? What? He was on fire. The whole Packers team was on fire. They were scoring touchdowns left and right, and they looked dangerous, man.
Well, I mean, I've heard of other people feeling dangerous. So.
Vikings quarterback, stats the best. Running back, stats the best. Team, stats the best. NFC North, Green Bay Packers, 6-1. Yeah. They are on a 3-game win streak, and they do not have their star wide receiver. Oh boy! Wait until he comes back.
Yeah.
Wait until he comes back. Be afraid. So the Packers and the Vikings
both got wins.
Yep. And if we want to roll into the rest of our division,
yes,
the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears. The Saints came into town, and you lost another one, Chicago. You lost another one.
You lost to a backup quarterback. I just don't know how much worse it can get for Chicago fans.
Hopefully worse.
So I was looking through, because, you know, Mitch came back this week, and so everybody's tweeting about him. I was looking through tweets from people. Like, one guy was like, you know, anytime I have a bad day and I think that I made a bad decision, I just remember the Chicago Bears traded up to get Mitch Trubisky ahead of Watson and Mahomes, and like,
oh my God.
How do you live with yourself as a Chicago fan? If that's you, how do you rationalize and justify, I still like this team?
They have rallied together as a fan base. I'm not even joking.
Oh, this is real.
This is for real. They have started a GoFundMe to buy Mitch out of his contract.
Oh my gosh. That's genius.
Just go away. Chicago, when you lose a game, that's the number one victory for me. If we look at the rest of the NFL, we go back to our undefeated teams. Holy cow, they've remained the same.
Yeah.
49ers and the Patriots, neither one of them have lost a game. And my goodness, the New England Patriots are winning the Super Bowl.
That defense is ridiculous.
Their defense did great on Monday night.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold for the Jets had a horrendous game. That has to be a career low.
Yeah, that was bad.
He threw, I think it was 4 picks. He fumbled the ball once. The dude literally, I think it was just dropped back in the pocket.
He's on his back foot and kind of falling backwards and just lobs it up. And then he's like surprised that it was intercepted.
He just lobs it and goes, I was going to catch it.
The Patriots are going to have a tough game in the Super Bowl against the Vikings. Patriots will get to the Super Bowl.
False. You are incorrect.
The Patriots are definitely going all the way.
Go ahead.
The best thing about the Patriots game, which if you weren't watching it very closely or you didn't watch the game at all, you would not see this anywhere. But there was a particular play in the fourth quarter. They don't go anywhere. It's fourth down. And so they want to get a little more space. So Bill...
For their punter.
Yeah, for their punter. So Bill tells him take a delay a game. The Jets decline that one.
Yeah, they're like, we're not accepting that penalty.
Then they go...
We're keeping your punter where he is.
Then they go again, and time is still running down. Now it's about 9:30 or something. And one of the guys on the Patriots line moves with like 2 seconds left.
Intentionally false start.
Because he goes to his teammate later and is like, yeah, did you see that? And
False start!
You can see them all laughing
Yeah.
on the team. And the Jets decline that one again. And then the camera switches to Bill Belichick. And I've never seen a man so joyful in my life.
Look at this. Come on. Look at Belichick. He can't even hold it back.
You could tell he was pleased with what had just happened. Like, Bill Belichick being up 33-0 on the Jets and trying to get 2 intentional penalties to move his punter back to give him more space to kick was the equivalent of watching a cat bat a mouse around.
You could see he was just messing with them just for the sake of the game. He just wanted to toy with them. That was incredible.
I enjoyed that very much. It was funny. If we go from the best teams, the undefeated ones.
The 49ers and Redskins game, I didn't know they were going to play in a swimming pool. People are sliding around on the field, and there's 8 feet of water. And
I mean, I looked at the final score of that game, and I was like, 9-0. Then I went back and looked at the highlights, and they were literally playing on a slip and slide the entire game. Flip the script, and we look at the defeated teams. The Dolphins and the Bengals are trash.
Yeah, I don't even know what a term that accurately describes how pathetic both those teams are, because I feel like if we keep using dumpster fire,
I don't think
that's
dumpster
an
fire
insult to
works.
dumpster fires.
Dumpster fire is going to be like, hey, man, I'm better than that.
What'd I ever do? At least I provide some warmth.
What would you put them at in environmental standards? Maybe an oil spill in the ocean? They are oil spill bad.
Nuclear waste.
Oh, those 2 teams. One of those 2 will have the first overall pick in the draft category.
Do you think we could make an NFL record this year with 2 0-16 teams? That has never happened.
We might witness history.
This is going to be a history-making year because we're going to have 2 0-16 teams, and the Vikings are going to get a ring. Oh, yeah.
They're going to get a basket of onion rings at their local restaurant while they watch the Super Bowl on TV.
Dang it.
The rest of the league, one major thing happened that affects our games.
It does affect our games.
Patrick Mahomes, the starting quarterback for the Chiefs, went down on Thursday Night Football, and he's been ruled out for 3 weeks. And if we look forward to Week 8, that's who the Packers are playing.
And who the Vikings play the week after.
This is where we have to be careful, because the Chiefs are going to have a backup quarterback, and that's where I get nervous, because I'm like, it's a trap game. You're going to think, we're playing the backup, and then you go and you get torched by the backup.
Trust us, as Vikings fans, we are familiar with the dangers of trap games and Josh Allen.
The Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen. So the Packers play them Week 8, Sunday Night Football. They're going down to Kansas City. I'm literally going with them.
You are going to be at said game.
I am going down to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, so I will be at the Sunday Night Football game. So I'm hoping the Packers don't waste my time. Please go 7-1.
Oh, what if you lose to a backup?
Then
I mean,
I'm sure you'll let me hear it next week. So
that's true.
So hoping the Packers go 7-1 against the Chiefs. I will be there to cheer them on. The Minnesota Vikings
are gonna go 6-2 because we're playing the Redskins
on Thursday Night Football.
Yep.
Case Keenum's coming back into town. Adrian Peterson's coming back into town. Yep. Kirk Cousins' old team is coming back into town. Oh. We got a whole lot going on Thursday Night Football.
This is a revenge game. I know based on the win-loss record of both teams, it's a boring game, right? Like the Vikings are going to win. It's going to be no challenge.
Don't say it. Trap game.
Whatever.
It's
not going to be a trap game.
Oh.
God, please don't let it be a trap game.
I'm going to laugh if it is.
I'm not going to be here next week if it is. There's no way you can't not go into this game and not want to just shove it to your old team, right?
Yeah, every player when you play your old team. It's not like you want to be like, oh, hey guys, yeah, nice I'll throw you a bone.
Did you know the last game Case Keenum played in US Bank Stadium? Minneapolis Miracle.
Yeah.
Sorry, Case. It ain't going to happen again. So, anyway, we're going to go 6-2.
Packers,
keep going up and to the right.
Packers are going to go 7-1.
More wins. Pretty soon, not only are we going to be the best statistical team, we are just going to be the best team, period. Get used to it. Count on that happening.
Oh, wrong. Okay, well, let us know what you think is going to happen. Are the 49ers or the Patriots going to fall anytime soon? Probably not.
Nope.
Are the Bengals or the Dolphins going to win a game? Also, probably not.
Nope.
Are either the Vikings or the Packers going to get trapped this week?
Probably not.
Hopefully not.
Probably not.
Let us know who you think's going to come out on top of the NFC North as we near the half point of the season. We got to start looking towards the end of the season now.
Miami, here we come.
What's your prediction?
Leave us a comment, subscribe.
Like the video. We'll be back, people. So make sure you come back. Go Pack Go. Okay.